Ugh. Hello, Wonderhussy here. Trying to get my face together so I can leave the house for one of my first visits into civilization post Cocoa Puffs. That's right, I've been taking little walks, going out and about into the desert, but today I'm going to go visit a friend and interact with other people for the first time. And so for that, well, I need to do something about my face. I mean, you can probably see I'm struggling with another acne outbreak, and it's very frustrating. I mean, I take really good care of my skin. I never go to bed with makeup on. I eat lots of fruits and vegetables. I avoid junk food. I hardly ever, if ever, eat fast food. And I'm constantly trying new products. My latest thing is I'm trying this turmeric soap made out of turmeric that supposedly gives you a great complexion. And then after I wash my face with this hard well water that we have here, and I mean hard, I always say the hot springs here have the second highest mineral concentration of any hot spring in the world after Baden-Baden, Germany. Well, that might be great for soaking in hot springs, but it ain't so good for washing your hair. And I read it can also make you break out. So I started using this micellar water. It's basically some kind of special fancy water that you use to rinse your face after washing with the well water. Then I also thought, oh, let me try using this. It's sulfur acne treatment, good old-fashioned all-natural sulfur like you find in the hot springs. I think I've been overdoing it with the sulfur ointment, though, because it really dries your skin out. And consequently, I think it kind of dried out my eyes. They look kind of red and puffy. Anyway, I better shut up because I'm supposed to go visit this friend of mine. And I'm supposed to be there in 7 minutes. Okay, I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. Let me just throw a few things in my car. That's right. I'm going to visit my friend Ross, the one-legged miner. Ross lives out at a giant mine way down this bumpy dirt road outside town. Just when I think I live in the middle of nowhere, I go visit somebody like Ross, and it makes me realize how bourgeois I really am. Oh, hi, Cleo. Cleo, get out of my car. Oh, hi, Merida. Oh, I love Merida. You guys remember Merida, the three-legged dog that belongs to the one-legged miner? For that matter, do you remember the one-legged miner?
Oi.
Hi, Ross. How are you?
Sir, how are you?
Look at Cleo's footprints on my seat. Cleo, where are you? Oh my gosh, she went all the way in the way back.
Cleo freaking Patra, get out of that car.
Oh, is that her middle name? Get out of there. What are you doing? Come on, Cleo. Come on.
Somebody's got a new shot collar somewhere.
Oh, she has a new collar?
Or a training collar, yeah.
This is a training collar. Let me see. Cleo, let me see your new collar. Is this it here?
Oh, yeah.
So what does it do? It shocks her if she misbehaves?
We get, there's a buzzing vibration for me to get her attention, and if need be, a shot can be applied.
And has that cut down on her running away?
It's really doing well. We just started with it. She's starting to see some cause and effect there.
Cleo, do you understand cause and effect? Ooh, Cleo, I like your fancy new tag. Look at that. Cleopatra, Tacoma Mines. Oh, look, Merida has one too. Oh, how cute. Merida, Tacoma Mines. How nice. Look, isn't Merida a beauty? Look at her. Oh, all her teeth are busted out, missing a leg. I think she's the most beautiful dog in the world. Ross, why is one leg of your pants shredded and the other leg not?
Well, that's for the plastic and metal into the pants at this point. When I'm down in the mine or working on the rock pile sometimes, I don't feel anything here and there's no give, so this one takes a lot of the abuse.
Oh dear.
A lot of the left legs of my pants get shredded out.
Abusing your poor left leg.
I'm telling you. Oh, the leg's fine. They're under factory warranty anyway.
I wish I was under factory warranty because I would get a friggin' refund. I've been sick for 2 weeks. You're lucky, Ross, you haven't had this. And my recommendation is Stay away from the Cocoa Puffs. No Cocoa Puffs. But you've been busy out here. There's a lot of changes. Do you mind showing us around at some of the new stuff?
Be happy to.
So Ross, first of all, this porch, this is cool.
Oh, you haven't seen the porch yet?
No, I haven't been out here in a while. And so you built that yourself?
I did.
Wow.
Had a little help getting the roof up on there, and a lot of advice from,
Advice?
internet engineers who told me I was doing it wrong.
Oh,
and some
okay.
of them are actually right, so I did do a little revamp because I do listen to people. And it's pretty solid. It's held up to all the winds out here so far this year, and I'm really happy with that. And it's really a game changer for the shade.
Oh my
mind
gosh,
the mess
yes.
here, I had to move everything underneath it.
Mess? What mess?
Yeah.
That's a bachelor pad for you.
Desert chic.
Oh, desert sheet.
But when the weather started coming in last week, everything that was outside had to get moved under cover. So
Oh, did we get rain?
we did.
Oh, I've been in bed. I missed all of it. Okay, so nice new porch. Love that. But I'm here to see your new pooper. I heard you got a fancy new outhouse.
Oh, I've got probably the best one in Tacoma. Come on over and see it.
I'd love to. I know everybody watching would love to see Ross's new outhouse. But this is a big deal because, Ross, you live 100% off-grid.
I do.
People talk about, they fantasize about going out and living off-grid. Well, he's doing it. And that means not only does he have to generate all his own power, sorry, Ross, but he also has to take care of his own human waste. And you have a toilet in your trailer, but you get a lot of visitors, right?
And that's, I always feel bad. I don't have enough black water space in the toilet tank for visitors, but
No,
now
so
we've got a facility over here.
Well,
that
prior to
handles
this, was everybody just pooping in the bushes or what?
that. I don't ask, I don't tell.
Wow, Ross, I've seen lots of outhouses in my day, and this is by far one of the nicest. I love how you even put the little moon on it.
I would like to thank my benefactor and friend Richard Salter and his grandson Keegan for coming out here.
They're the ones who built this?
Out here. Oh yeah.
Oh, wow,
Big
that's
fans
so-
of yours, by the way.
Oh, hi guys, thank you for helping Ross. I mean, it's not every day you get somebody willing to come out and build you a pooper.
I know, right?
Well, sure, I'd like to see the inside. I mean, I'm sure it's spick and span.
We've got art and everything.
Oh my gosh, stop it. Okay, well, first of all, let me zoom out. This is a nice outhouse, Ross. Oh, there's the powder you put in there, huh? Horse stall refresher. Very tidy. Nice, tasteful little rug. And then, oh my gosh, he's even got art on the door, and classy art too. Isn't that Renoir?
Oh, it is. Bonus points to you for knowing that. Of course, all the classy people do.
Wow, okay, so the outhouse is just one of many improvements Ross has made to his property here. Check out this viewing bench. Oh, wow, look at this. Ross has this cool little park bench set out on the point at the very edge of his property, so he can just sit here and watch the, sunset, sunrise?
Sunrise, sunset. That's a catchy song. So it was sitting on a park bench.
Da-da-da-da-da, watching all the pretty panties fly. I'm not sure how that song goes, but isn't it about some old perv?
It is, but still.
Aptly named. So you're saying this is a good spot to watch rocket launches?
Yeah, they launch rockets out of Vandenberg a couple times a month now.
Is that like SpaceX
Yeah,
stuff?
SpaceX.
Oh, so you can see that from here?
Yep. Our Lord and Savior Elon puts those rockets up.
And which direction do they come up?
They'll come up over the peak over there. They'll rise up, a beautiful red flame. About here, there'll be a separation of the second stage. The second stage plume will light there, and the first stage you'll see landing right back down over there.
That's pretty cool. We don't get to see that out at our place. Wow, this is nice.
Come out I think there's one tonight at 9. I'm not mistaken.
Tonight?
Leo!
Uh-oh, Cleo.
Leo! Come!
Ross has to use the zapper.
Come! Leo! Come on! Look at her come back. Look at that.
What'd you do? You just hit the vibrator?
I'm just vibrating her, yeah. Come on, girl!
Oh, there she is. Wow, way down there. Yeah, you really do have to keep an eye on her. Oof. So when do you escalate from vibrate to shock?
Either when she ignores the vibrate or, like happened this afternoon, when I accidentally hit the wrong button.
And what happened?
I heard her scream for quite a while because I hadn't toned the setting down to where it should have
Oh, poor Cleo. Cleo, why can't you just be more like Merida?
been. No, right? Come on, girl!
Look at her. Cleo, you sassy little girl.
Electric training collar coming to a disobedient dog near you. Come on, girl! Good girl!
Yay! Oh, these dang Cocoa Puffs. The worst thing is I can't even go, yay! In fact, I won't know that I'm fully recovered until I'm finally able to say, woohoo!
Good girl, yeah.
Look at that positive
Good
reinforcement.
recall. Yeah, good girl, I know.
Ross is a very good dog dad.
You shake hands? Well, sit down. Shake hands. Shake. No, I'm gonna shake. Okay, I'm gonna shake. Okay,
Oh, good job, Cleo. Oh, what happens if you ask Mirror to just shake?
it falls in the face.
Aww. Okay, well, Cleo's back now. Ross is going to take us around and show us some other improvements he's got going on here at the property. What are you going to show us?
Well, we got a new shaft collar going in on the old Columbia
new
mine.
shaft collar?
Yes.
Hold on a minute, Ross. You know what we need?
What do we need?
I just realized this. Somebody told me, I just made a video at the Gold Strike Hotel. You know where that is?
Yeah.
They're tearing it down. It's out there on I-15.
Saw that.
Well, there's those two giant statues of miners with the gold pans. Are you familiar with that? Those two
I am not.
giant fiberglass statues of miners. Somebody told me I should call. He gave me the phone number for the real estate company that owns that property. We should try to get those two giant prospectors for out here. No?
That would be interesting.
Okay.
It might be a little Vegas for my taste.
Oh, okay.
Now, you may remember from being out here before, a lot of other people who definitely remember, this shaft here was probably the first shaft put in by the Tacoma Consolidated Company back around the turn of the century.
Okay, so this was an old mine shaft
Old
that we're
one,
going to
so
go look down in.
It's been subsiding and collapsing in and getting bigger and bigger here.
Oh,
In
dear.
fact, they've called it the ant trap shaft and the Sarlacc pit shaft just because of the way it's been. You can see it on Google Earth.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a
And-
big old pit.
That's a 100-foot hole at the bottom of it.
Oof. That's
So,
a hazard.
Yeah, so that's why we're doing this now.
Somebody brought all this lumber out here?
Yep, a couple of wonderful guys named Robin and Dan. They're lumberjacks and old miners and all kinds.
And they brought, that's a lot of money's worth of lumber there.
They cut these trees themselves. They sawed them all down.
Oh my God, look at this. Holy cow.
They're bringing more.
Dang, Ross, you have the most generous viewers. I mean, this is a lot of money's worth, and these are fresh cut. It smells amazing. Look at that, the bark is still on them. Holy cow, and you're building a new, what do you call it, collar?
This is a shaft collar.
Shaft
right.
collar. Hey, what's this?
They're also big fans of
Is
yours with it.
Is this your new cane?
This actually was found down in the mine.
What?
Yeah, we found this down. It's an
Oh,
old cane.
Mr.
So.
Peanut used to work in this mine.
Well, actually, we're looking around, make sure there's no old guy down there too.
Oh.
Kinda hope there's not.
Now, what's this stuff behind you here that I see?
This is the Tacoma Mines rolling stock over here.
Rolling stock, huh?
Another,
Old military Jeep?
There, it's an old 1953 M38A1 military Jeep.
M38A1, no way.
I like the old CJ3, only cooler.
Oh, cooler than a CJ3, huh?
It was-
Them's fighting words.
Ah,
Wow, that's a real nice looking Jeep. Does it run?
it does now. It runs, it stops. Billy was out here. You've met Billy, I think.
Oh, I did meet Billy, yeah. Yeah, and Michelle. Hi, Billy. Hi, Michelle.
Got the engine running again.
So Billy
New
got the
brakes,
engine
new
running for
tires.
you.
He sure did.
Wow.
And I've been driving it around, so it's been down to Tacoma a couple times.
It has. How much fun is that to drive around?
Well, until I get a new windshield and it's kind of cold.
Oh, no
coming
wind. That is just cute as can be. Wow, I thought Better Call Paul had a cool driving around the desert rig. I think he has competition now. Ross. We might have to have, we should have like the Tacoma Cannonball Run. Ooh. We could like see who can get from Tacoma to Shoshone fastest.
Well, any of these guys going to win a speed race.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what's this other vehicle?
Oh, the other one is an old M43 Dodge ambulance. It's a military ambulance.
Ambulance? Get out of town. Why do you have an ambulance?
Because it needed a good home. I found it sitting in a Las Vegas scrapyard waiting to get crushed.
This was in a Vegas scrapyard? You just happened to see it?
Yep, this one's still got the USMC numbers on top. It was a Marine Corps vehicle.
Oh, look at that.
And she's got all the ambulance kit still in the back here.
Oh, stop it. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Stretchers.
Including a step that doubles as a seat when you fold it up.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Yikes. Look at these.
Bit of a fixer-upper, but actually under California it could be an Airbnb sleeps for. Just
You
like the
could
Jeep.
rent it out as an Airbnb.
I'm gonna again get her running, get her rolling. It'll be a work vehicle around the mines. Take it down like for Tacoma Days and things like that. Little advertising.
Tacoma Days, what is that?
Oh, hopefully it's a recurring event where all your fans come to see you and give money to the fire department.
Well, okay, yeah, well, we do have an event. I'm glad you brought that up, Ross. I forgot to mention it in my video the other day. We do have another event coming up on President's Day weekend, right?
Do we?
You didn't even know about it?
Nobody tells me these things.
Oh, well, I'm telling you and everybody watching that President's Day weekend, we're having a big community rummage sale, flea market, over by the brewery.
Great.
So mark your calendars. More information to come.
I'll be bringing lots of fleas.
Ross,
There's a lot of history in these things. Like, it's like the mines, like everything else. This thing has a history. This thing has a story. So.
I will say it definitely has a story. What's going on over here? Did you run over cousin It?
Now that made me think of you because we found that in the back of the ambulance when I brought it up here.
This was in the back of the ambulance? What is it?
A wig.
A wig?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow, maybe you come out of Vegas, so maybe you've,
Oh my goodness.
definitely some Sarah vibe to it.
Oh, thank you. I'm flattered.
But yeah, these two beauties both come out of the 50s. They're as historic as the mines, and we're going to get them both restored, and eventually they're going to wind up going to real museums where they're going to be inside.
I love it. Wow, I can't wait to go for a ride in that Jeep and in that ambulance, maybe wearing that showgirl wig. Okay, Ross, as if the outhouse wasn't enough and the military vehicles, you're saying there's more?
There's more. Well, now I've got some artifacts over here that have come from two sources.
Artifacts?
These
oh
are
gosh, this looks exciting.
mining equipment that was donated both from the estate of Junior Huffman, one of our local
oh yeah, Junior. He was an old-time miner who passed away a couple years ago.
A rancher. He did pretty much everything.
And so these are some of his old drills?
And some of the other came from the Mojave Desert Museum down in Kingman, Arizona.
Oh,
so we've got a series of mining drills and other accoutrements here.
Oh, look at that.
And these are all going to be cleaned up and put in the mine for display.
Oh, so you're going to have like a little mining museum down there, huh?
Already got one.
Oh, you already have one?
Each mine has its own little artifact areas, depending on the age of the artifact, because the mines have got one old mine, one newer mine.
I didn't realize that if you come out here and take a tour of Ross's mine, it's not just like, hey, look, let's walk through this dark tunnel. There's like actual historical implements and antiques and stuff.
Didn't I show you some of that the last time when you and Eliza
well,
were there?
I don't know. I'll be honest with you, Ross. I'm this kind of stuff, I can never remember. But if you're into mines, email Ross, man. I mean, taking a tour of this place is well worth it.
Or watch me on YouTube. I do have a channel.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't sure if you were still promoting your channel actively.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Ross's channel. I'll put the link up here.
Tacoma Mines at youtube.com.
It's a laugh a minute.
Thanks for that.
Okay, let's check out what's going on with Ross's old shipping containers. I was here when these were delivered, and
you helped me move a lot of stuff, so thank you for that. You and Eliza both.
Oh, that's right. My sis was here too. Oh, you got a quad?
I do.
Oh, I didn't even realize you had. Does that run?
It did. I just pulled the carburetor off and took it up to Parker's up in Pahrump to get it cleaned out.
Oh, okay.
It's a little in the
That's a nice looking quad.
Once it's running again, it's going to go back in the mines as a hauler.
Oh, it'll be underground?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're going to drive it into like the War Eagle?
Yep.
Or? Oh, how fun. I totally want to ride a quad in a mine. Does it have a room for a passenger?
We'll make it.
All right. Okay, what else?
So Dan and Rob, and among the other wonderful things they've done.
The lumberjacks?
Yeah, they found some old greenhouses that had been operated to grow marijuana.
Oh.
And apparently the growers just up and left one day.
Oh,
and,
gee.
Left all this stuff behind, so locals cannibalized them. And
oh, wow. So this is all part of an old marijuana greenhouse?
Yep.
And what are you going to use it for?
Gonna build structure across the top here.
Oh, okay. So you're going to use these as like roof beams or arches. Oh, so
Gonna roof this in.
and then what will the roofed in part in the middle be?
That'll be more of a garage space, workshop.
Okay, workshop.
Over here.
Yeah, so you can have some shade because it's going to get hot, believe it or not.
And rain catch for when we do get the rain.
It does rain every now and then. I mean, you'd never know it was January 10th to look at you, Ross, wearing short sleeves.
And my sister's birthday today, so happy birthday, Sean.
Oh, yay. Happy birthday. All right, wow, Ross. I'm really impressed. You've made quite a little empire for yourself out here. But I'll be honest, I had an ulterior motive in coming out here.
Really? What's that?
Well, Ross, as you know, I've been sick. I've missed out on all the fun for the last couple weeks because I had this, what I've been calling Cocoa Puffs, and we all know what that really is, but we also know that we're not supposed to talk about that on YouTube. Well, I'm finally Cocoa Puffs negative. I tested twice in 48 hours. They both came out negative. I'm clean as a whistle.
I don't know about that, but
well, you know, there might be a few little things lingering around. So I just wanted to make sure that I can get rid of this dang Cocoa Puffs once and for all. And so I thought, since you're a firearms enthusiast and you've got the space,
allegedly,
maybe I could get out some of my aggressions and finally put these dang Cocoa Puffs to bed forever.
Well, let's get at it then. Good girl.
Yeah, put the dogs away so they don't run away. Ugh, if you remember the first video I made with Ross, We did some target shooting, and the sound scared Merida so that she ran off. And Merida does not have a training collar on, so we don't want any dogs running away. Ross is gonna put the dogs away. I got a box of Cocoa Puffs, and I got my 9mm Sig Sauer handgun. I got plenty of ammunition. I got plenty of space. I'm gonna give these Cocoa Puffs what they deserve. So, Ross, what do you think of my firearm?
Well, it's a SIG P239. Sig Sauer makes some of the finest firearms in the world. So it's quality all the way.
Oh, good.
Yeah, for an older tech gun, this is a pretty nice one. It's a
older tech? Oh my God, now I really feel old. I bought this gun in, I think, 1999.
Yeah, at least it doesn't say made in West Germany like a couple of ones I've carried on the job.
Well, I used my severance pay from Barnes & Noble to buy this firearm.
Barnes & Noble? Are they still in existence?
That's what I'm saying. I feel old. Okay, so I'm going to be standing where Ross is. I've set up my box of Cocoa Puffs. I went into town and I got this box of Cocoa Puffs just so I could blast it to smithereens. I've had it with these dang Cocoa Puffs.
You are good to go. Look at you. Okay, lean forward a little bit. Get your feet a little closer together. There you go.
Hard to do on this slope.
Make it work. Just like that. Looking good.
Okay, Cocoa Puffs. I've had enough of you. Ah!
Finish it. Any target worth shooting once is worth shooting 3 or 4 times. Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, got him right in the friggin' gizzard.
You did. And you're empty.
Yay!
Good job, good job.
Okay, wow, let's see what I did to Sunny the cuckoo bird. How does this look, Ross?
I count 4 solid hits.
4 solid hits, let's see.
So
Oh, dang,
we have
look
one.
at that.
We have 2. We have a low one, and we have another one down here, which actually exited out the bottom, but
Oh, dang.
a hit's a hit's a hit.
Oh, dang, it sure is.
Actually, I'll count this 5. That's an entry. So
Okay.
when it was down, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, I guess I showed these damn Cocoa Puffs. I don't know, somehow, like, when I was planning this, I thought the whole box would blow up, but now...
That's too much Hollywood.
Yeah, now I've got a whole box of Cocoa Puffs, and I don't eat Cocoa Puffs. Ross, do you like Cocoa Puffs?
Not ones that have been, no.
All right, well, I'll just throw them away or something, but, wow, gosh, I need to... Where do I put this?
When you want to set your gun down and you don't want to put it on the rocks or hand it to some
Can
total
I just put it
stranger.
in my pocket?
No, that's not safe. We don't do that.
Okay.
We have a nice holster the gun goes in, like this one here. You put the gun in, you clip it in, the gun stays there.
Okay.
You know where it's at, it's safe. So every gun owner should have a couple of holsters, actually, one for the range, one
well,
for
I
carry.
don't have a holster, but I do have the case that I brought the gun in, so I'll just go
That's
put
a start.
Yeah, I'll go put this gun back in the case.
But I would recommend you get a nice holster for the SIG P239. There's a lot made for a gun like that.
Okay.
I'll try to get one that's custom made for that gun, not one of the generic
Well,
ones.
how about if I get a really badass leather holster that says Wonderhussy on it?
That would be cool.
Okay, put my Cocoa Puff, bullet-ridden Cocoa Puffs away. Put my pistol away. Now I gotta go police my brass. I didn't pick up my shell casings, and I don't want to be rude to my host who allowed me to come over and blast up a box of Cocoa Puffs on his property.
I do appreciate that. A good shooter always picks up their brass.
That's right.
And their targets and everything else.
Okay.
Actually, a lot of ranges on public land are at risk of being closed or have been closed because too many slop shooters bring a bunch of crap out there and leave it behind their
I can't tell you how many times I've seen that, and not just on ranges, just out in the desert in general. And I don't want to be a brass hole. Wow, what a collection. All right, I'm here in Ross's man cave. Ross just helped me clean and oil my piece so that it's ready for when I need to use it. Ross, before I leave, I have one more favor to ask of you.
Sure.
Can I use your new outhouse?
Yes, you can.
Wow, that is some outhouse. Better latch the door closed so it doesn't blow away. I mean, this thing is very solidly constructed. These people did Ross a huge favor with this thing. I feel like he told me they built it over some pre-existing pit in the ground. I mean, that's a nice thing about living at an old abandoned mine complex. You got plenty of pits to poop in. All right, Ross. Oh gosh,
Filming me, film you, film
I
you.
feel like I'm being, well, I won't say. Anyway, Ross, thank you for having me over. I really enjoyed everything, not least of which was using that new outhouse. Really nice experience.
I'm glad you liked it. Again, Richard and Keegan made that one, so good for them.
Yes.
But it's definitely a whole new standard of living out here now. Especially when guests come out, they actually have facilities they can use.
This place
It's
just
fantastic.
went from 1.5 stars to 10 stars.
Thank you very much for that. So please put it on Yelp, Google review.
Ross, mostly I'm just happy to be back out among other people because I was starting to get stir crazy. So thank you for helping me defeat the last of the Cocoa Puffs.